Hello everyone, I'm Qian, and today is the third week of my journey connecting improvisation with leadership. This week's topic is about listen. When I first thought of the word listen, Beyonce's song came to my mind. The lyric goes beautifully. Listen to the sound of my heart, the melody I start but couldn't complete. Of course, we all should listen to our own heart, but as leaders, it usually goes the other way around. We should pay attention to the voice of others and help them complete their melody by saying yes. And as leaders, you actually don't have to be like a Hamilton, always the smartest person in the room. You can also do wonders just by being average and pay attention to what others have to say. And here's one of my personal examples. In our MBA courses, there's one time we are going to do a simulation. We come together as a team and make decision over a certain number of periods. And as it turns out, everyone in our team wants to contribute and have different ideas. So it always goes back and forth, like not agreeing on what to do. There's even one period we spent literally 2.5 hours discussing the best possible response. And then I noticed that there is a very smart team member in our group, but she was not a very good communicator. She came up with a model that no one is able to understand. But I think we should also give her a chance to express her ideas. So instead of sticking on my own ideas, I give her a support and just ask the other team member also say, let's just trying to understand her model and give it a go. Then we find out the model works very well, and we then complete the following period very fast and end up in a very good position. Of course, the model is not ideal, and as we doing reflection in the end, we realize, there's a lot of things we can definitely improve. But in a real life situation, you are always maybe under pressure or have some restriction when you make a decision. So it is very important not only to make a good decision, but do it fast and get the support of the team. So before I walk into the discussion, I have my own idea how the simulation should be run. But then I find out everyone has their own and no one is agreeing on what to do. And we have to make compromise in some way or another. The magic actually starts by listening to others' idea and build upon each other. Maybe in a different situation, you'll be appointed as leader. You'll have more voice. But instead of sticking on the agenda, I will challenge you to not act as the smartest person in the room. Just trying to be an average team member and hear what others have to say, at least in the beginning. Maybe then you'll be surprised by others' input and you can build upon each other. Looking back on my experience, I wouldn't say my initial thought is the best response. And because we are able to interact with each other, to discuss different aspects, we end up with a better decision than we would do it by ourselves. And the teacher also says when we run the simulation individually, the result will vary a lot. Someone will have very bad result and someone will have very good. But when we do it in the teams, it's always more stable. So the principle of this week are very simple. Just be average and pay attention. But I think there's magic in it. And it's not about the melody you want to start. It's always about help complete the melody that started by others, especially your teammates.